You don't have to earn peace. You don't have to earn ease. You get to have it now. Hey, beautiful human, it's me, Rebecca Wiener McGregor, and welcome to another episode of Effective Immediately, the show where we talk healthy emotions, abundance, leadership, and the subconscious shifts that allow you to have it effective immediately. So this is a big topic that is very, very much connected to our group, our community of high-achieving women, and those who don't believe they are high-achieving women as well. And that is that you have to wait. You have to wait until you reach a certain level to have peace. You have to wait until you reach certain milestones before you allow yourself to heal. You have to wait to feel better, and you are allowed to feel better now. So this is kicking off my birthday week, and it is very important to me that you have this very valuable message sent straight to your heart, that you don't have to wait. You don't have to earn. You deserve to feel better now. You get to have it now. Okay, so give yourself a breath, give yourself some acknowledgement, some love. If you've ever felt like this just isn't possible for me right now, I can't have it right now, it's too much. It's too much to do to create peace. It's too much time, it's too much energy, and I don't have that. I can't give that to myself now. Yeah, take it in. You're allowed to have it feel better now, not after you've hit the next milestone, not after you've fixed everything, not after you've pushed one more time, but right now. Here's what I've been sitting with as I'm walking into this new year of my life. So many of us are taught to delay joy, to delay ease. And you maybe even felt this when you were a kid, right? Like work really hard and then take a break. We just have to suffer a little bit until we get this thing done, and then we can feel better, right? Just those subtle messages cause us to implant this story into so many things in our lives. We have to delay the celebration. We have to delay, the joy until we have completely earned it, or until things feel perfect. Now, I've been in my work for 21 years, so if I was waiting to celebrate all of my success until everything was perfect, I still wouldn't have celebrated it, because there's no such thing. So I want you to lean into yourself here. I want you to lean into loving yourself, and just consider this, especially as a woman who leads your family, carries a lot of responsibility, holds space for others. We often forget that we're allowed to be supported right now, not just after the dust settles. So this week, I'm celebrating my birthday, and I'm celebrating an evolution, because I know the more ease I allow in, the more overflow I create. The more I soften, the more powerful I become. The more I trust myself, the more my vision expands. And I want that for you too. And it doesn't have to be hard to count. We've been trained so well to associate progress with pressure, and moving ahead with being busy or things being hard, and that we can only celebrate if it was a hard won situation. Like I often have heard women, especially in my pricing workshops, where my work is so easy, so I don't want to charge very much for it, or my work is so easy, so I can't offer high-end offerings because it's just so easy for me that it's not like work, so I don't have to charge a lot for my work. even that story tells us, that if it's not something that we're putting ourselves on the line for, or we are overworking ourselves, then it doesn't even count as something that's valuable. Since we've been trained that we associate progress with pressure, I'm here to tell you that pressure isn't the only fuel. Letting it be easier doesn't mean that you're slacking. Letting it be nourishing doesn't mean that you're avoiding. And you can grow and thrive and lead beautifully without self-sacrifice. I haven't talked about this much on this show or on my podcast, but I'm launching my new book, Energized Healer, at the end of September. And it is about allowing yourself to feel completely energized, not run down, not beat down, not running on empty, not self-sacrificing, but being energized, being fully present, feeling good, feeling joyful, and doing the good work. Letting it be effort without being hard work. Letting yourself acknowledge the value of the work that you do, and celebrating and appreciating and letting that count, letting that good work count as your work. I know there's a lot of energy around even like letting it count, right? And we don't even have to ask, what do you mean by count? Because we've all been trained that if we're not working hard, if we're not doing something, if we're not putting in effort, that it doesn't count as producing. And that is often tied to our worthiness. I know, it's like all woven together in this very messy little package that says, okay, if you want the life that you want, if you want the vision that you want, then you've got to work hard. You've got to make sure that you're seen working hard. You've got to make sure God and the universe knows you're working hard so that you deserve the things that you want. So you deserve to have your vision. And I'm going to remind you, you deserve it. You were born worthy and nothing has changed. Your mission does not require you to sacrifice yourself. It requires you to lead. It requires you to evolve and to be the best version of yourself that you can be right now to support it. Not the perfect version of yourself. Don't get it twisted. The best version of you now. So that the energy that you're putting into your vision, the energy that you're putting into your family, your community, your clients is the highest quality that you can offer at this moment. Just take that in for a second. Woven into that is joy. Woven into that is happiness. Woven into that is peace. And your joy is not a distraction from your mission. It's part of it. Whatever energy, emotion, frequency you put into your mission, into the work that you do, that's what ripples out. And that energy impacts the words that you say, the way your message is delivered, how it is heard. Yes, how it is heard. And how it impacts the people around you. And that all comes from your belief systems, how you're feeling when you deliver your message, how you're feeling emotionally, how you're feeling physically. And that's your ripple. And that doesn't stop. I know that probably sounds like a lot of pressure. That probably sounds like a heavy burden. But if you're here to be a ripple maker, if you're here to create change in this world, that's what you want. You want it to be easy. So it is easy. Every single thing that you do goes out into this world and creates ripples. Everything that you say goes out into this world and creates ripples. It's so simple, so fast, so easy. The only thing is you've got to come back to yourself and make sure that you're giving out, you're sharing the best possible energy, emotion, frequency that you can. for yourself first, and for all those people that you're rippling out to. Remember, I said your joy is not a distraction from your mission. It is part of it. You are not here to grind your way through success. You're not here to grind yourself down. You're not here to put yourself down. You're not here to sacrifice yourself. You're here to live in alignment with your vision, the way you want to feel, the way you want to behave, the way you want to express yourself. You're here to lead from overflow, not to be exhausted and to figure out, okay, I've just got to get through this one next call and then I can relax. You're not here to hold everything so tight and feel anxious and stressed on the inside and put on a happy face and wonder why you feel like an imposter. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to your spirit. That's not fair to your mission. That's not what you're here for. You're not here to wonder if you can take one more client because you want to hit your goals, but you're so exhausted. That's not what you're here for. You're here to experience the fullness of your life. Joy doesn't dilute your leadership, it expands it. You don't need to delay your next level until you're more healed. I know we've talked about this a little bit recently, and this week I'm reflecting on this myself because there are next levels that I want to achieve, many more, I'm sure, new things that are coming about for me, and new limits that I'm bumping up against. And that's natural because as my vision expands, as your vision expands, we also find the places where we have limited ourselves. And as people of growth, that's what we're here to experience, right? So that when we recognize a limitation, that we handle it, that we manage it, that we work through it. As you do your deep healing, your power is still within you. As you move forward and recognize a limitation, your power is still within you. My power has always been with me, and yours has always been with you. You have this beautiful spirit that has this wonderful vision. And then you have your humanness that you've got to reconcile along the way. And our job as a human is not to pretend we're not humans. It's to acknowledge our humanness, work with our humanness, work with our subconscious mind, and let it be easier. Let it be this beautiful evolution from I have to pay the price to do this work to shifting from the paying the price to shifting to it gets to feel good. I get to be energized. Yes, there will still be moments and times of hard work. There will still be ups and downs in life that will be painful and difficult. And we will have to practice our resilience, and we will need to pick ourselves up and move forward. But the day-to-day doesn't need to be like that. The day-to-day gets to be simplified, gets to be joyful, gets to be energizing. And you get to have fun. We have been severely lacking in fun in our world these past few years. Before these past few years. And now it's to the point where we have to bring fun back because fun is fuel. Your joy is fuel. And you need those things to be as energized as you want to so that you can feel the way that you want to now and still create your vision, still create your mission, still live out your legacy. This isn't about either or anymore. This isn't trading feeling good for having the mission. I'm here to tell you that you can have both. You can have the joy, you can have the confidence, you can have the ease, you can have that incredible self-trust and that wonderful that self-worth and worthiness, and still have your mission. The healer who sacrifices herself, it's no longer a thing. It's gone the way of the starving artist. We're not here to be martyrs. We're here to lead with confidence and to model what it's like to be able to have your vision and have joy, have freedom, have energy, have love, have connection, have that wonderful sense of self-trust, have abundance. Feels like having it all, right? And you actually can. You actually can have it all. But the first thing you have to do is believe that it's possible. And then make sure you have the support to help yourself feel as good as you can. So the ripple that you're rippling out is that high quality that you want it to be. All right. I hope this message is coming through loud and clear, that you don't have to be 100% perfect or clear or ready to take your next aligned step. You just need to say yes to the evolution that's already in motion. Your power is deep within you. It is not going anywhere. But you have to get your mind and your body on board so that you can feel the way that you want to feel, expressing yourself freely, openly, sharing your mission and your vision. Okay, so here's your effective immediately shift for today. Just give yourself that beautiful breath. And when you need to, just let yourself have a couple breaths. Always remember to breathe. And when you're feeling stressed, let your exhale be just a little bit longer than your inhale. Okay? Sends that signal to your body that you're safe. I want you to take one thing that you've been telling yourself that you need to wait for, and instead ask yourself, what if I give myself permission to have it now? What if I give myself permission to have it now? What if it is possible to have it now if you gave yourself permission? It might be ease. It might be clarity. You might be telling yourself a story that you're really confused about what's next, but you're not really confused. It just takes work, just takes effort to trust in the step that you want to take. It might be joy. You might be stopping yourself from feeling joy. It might be rest. It might even be letting yourself be fully seen. Whatever it is, you're allowed to receive it. And you're allowed to receive it right now. Not someday. Effective immediately. All right, if you have felt the pull to make this your season of expansion, your season of softness, your season of evolution, you don't have to navigate it alone. Wherever you see this video, you can DM me, or there's a link somewhere close by that you can schedule a call with me. And I would love to help you through it, support you through it, feeling your very best, clearing the roots of the chronic stress, clearing the roots of the story that it has to be hard, and walking beside you as you create your most spectacular vision. All right, have a very wonderful week. Take really good care of yourself, and take one of my wishes for my birthday, and enjoy yourself. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.